Hey guys, so your assignment today is to write your letter to your teacher about three things you want us to know about yourself. So I'm going to read on your screen is example of my letter. I'm going to read it out loud so you have an example before you start writing your own. Um, I pretended like I was my seventh grade self, and I tried to think of three things I might have written my teacher in seventh grade. So that's what I did on this. It's not necessarily present day, but me, Miss Ingram, as a seventh grader. So, dear Miss Ison, there are many things that I could decide to share with you, so it is hard to narrow it down to just three. I hope that we can get to know each other as the year goes on. The first thing that I want you to know is that I'm glad we are writing this instead of saying it out loud in front of the class. I have always been a little shy around big groups of people. When I'm with part of my family and my close friends, I am not shy at all. But most people don't get to see that side of me, so they assume I'm always quiet and shy. Sometimes I'm afraid that they think I'm kind of weird or boring. So I just wanted you to know that by you allowing us to write these down, I feel more comfortable opening up to tell you more personal things. If I had to read this in front of the class, I would probably make up other stuff that wasn't true or honest. I keep most things to myself and sometimes tend to bottle up things that bother me, but writing them down seems to help somehow. I also want you to know that my favorite person in the world found out she has colon cancer this past summer. My grandmama is the kindest person I've ever met. She's never has a negative word to say about anyone and makes everyone feel special. When my dad set my brother and I down to tell us, I was in shock. She always seemed so happy and strong. I couldn't believe that this disease was spread throughout her. I haven't seen her cry once since she found out. She has been the one consoling everyone else. She is as tough as nails. I'm afraid that something's going to happen to her while I'm at school and I can't be there for her. I just wish I understood why good people have to go through terrible things. I feel so grateful that she is my grandmother. The last thing I want you to know is that I play sports, but they make me very anxious. I talked to my mom once about quitting basketball because of how nervous it made me every single day. Sometimes I would start feeling anxious a whole week before a game to the point that I couldn't sleep at night. None of my other teammates seem to do this. I love playing and being around my friends, but I'm so scared that I'm going to mess up and cost us the game. My dad is the high school coach, so people expect me to play well. I don't want to embarrass him. My mom decided I should talk to a counselor, and that is really helping my anxiety so far. She has made sure I understand that many people struggle with this and that I'm not alone. I feel like I do a good job hiding it because I'm so quiet, but just so you know that sometimes I am not feeling the best. These are things that I would never bring up on my own, so this seems like a good opportunity to share them. When I'm feeling all these emotions, I also try to hide them. Sometimes it ends up in really bad days. Now that you know, I feel more comfortable in this classroom. Sincerely, Carly. So, that is my letter. That's an example of some things you might share. So, if you look on your template, if it ever loads, it's got your directions, and then you're typing your letter in the box that I've given you. Um, any three things. Just know if it's something that makes me concerned or for your safety, it's my job to share that with people that can help you. But other than that, this is personal. It's just to me. And decide what three things do you want me to know. They could be positive. They could be things that you've went through. Anything at all that you would like to share to help me understand you better. So this is what you're working on today, and I will see you in the meet on the next day.